Good morning, afternoon or evening. Today I've got a second part to the covering of the 8v8 tournament, which I'm playing on the Imperial team. I've just already explained the tournament in the first video on this, so you can go and see that. Sorry for the uneven upload rate. I've been busy and just some problems technologically as well, so hopefully getting back into it now. You can see I'm on the front line here, on a nice little peninsula, although it's a little bit awkward, but plenty of fish pools. I wish you could select, like, double click and select them all, but yeah, you can have, I've got like 8 fish pools here, and 2 cows as well, wood line and metal, but not a lot of building space, as you can see. Just to my left here, you've got Pition, also in the front line, Mongi, who's kind of like, I don't know, is that kind of just front or mid line? I'm not exactly sure, because he's kind of in between. Teprio here, or yeah, Teprio. He's also frontline, and Pizza also frontline. So that's the front line here. And in the back line we've got X Factor, Sashkarin, and I think Akuchi here. So we've got 3 backline players, and the map is quite split up. You've got the lake in the middle, you've got the 2 people on peninsulas, you've got the lake here in the corner as well, splitting off the 2 backlines. So making quite a split up map, making it so you can funnel attacks. So these 3 players will mostly be fighting each other, and everyone else will be fighting on this much larger part of the map. We'll just open here and you can see a bit better. But yeah, this is against these players here. I can't remember their team name. I'll add it up on the screen. But yeah, here we're doing the same strategy as before. I don't think we changed it for anything here. You can see I'm getting the fight pits down, trying to fit in the timing with a bit of practice from last time. I've got plenty of food, although I do forget to build houses for a second there, so I get pop-capped. And to be honest, in the next 10 seconds I should be going. I didn't recruit warriors here because I am a moron, and I should just go now with my warriors. You can see the enemy has. So if I go to this player, if I can find them, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, I can't tell exactly how many there is there, maybe 10 or 15, between 10 and 15, so I can also still defend myself. Oh, I don't actually have upgrades, why not? Okay, I just got the armor upgrade. Yeah, I was a bit slow here, to be honest. I'll switch off the chat. You can see I've built up my base. I've just started building bulwarks, so I've got 1 bulwark here, just about to be constructed, and another one. Hopefully I was hoping to use that to fight in this choke point, but I didn't see these warriors in time, and there's just another choke point there. And you can see I've got 14 workers. Well, actually I'll just select all the workers in my base, if I can catch one. Here we go, 34. And there's 34 workers at the moment, 33, so I don't think I'll lose too many here, and they lose their entire army. Their entire warrior army, but they do trickle in slowly. I am still building bulwarks here around my temple to avoid any sniping in case they team up on me. I'm trying my best there. My allies did an attack, but I think they were pushed back here. You can see Teprio and Kuchi attacking the forward part of this guy's base, but he moved back here. In my base, I'm still defending myself, and at the moment I've got still 34 workers, so all in all I think I might have lost 1 or 2 workers in total, which I didn't recover immediately. And my temple is back here, so I've moved my temple back with Pition next to X Factor's temple, trying to keep it safe. You can see Pition is attacking now, and so am I. We're both going to attack this orange player, I believe. He's just aged up, and his army is... I'm not exactly sure where. At the same time, Mongi is going over here to tie up this guy so he can't help his friend. And this guy's quite isolated, although he does have some allies, warriors there. But now we have 2 armies of warriors. We're going to try to break through these fight pits and just keep rushing through. Because if we destroy the fight pits, it means they can't make more warriors for later on. Mongi at the moment is distracting this guy, so all of the attacks going on my base are stopped. And we might have been able to snipe him there, but it was a bit too much of a risk. He had a lot of workers to repair, and they have an enemy two armies here. So we go this way to try and help Mongi out, do some more damage here. It's quite hard to check how much damage we're doing because the names don't pop up, the Chinese characters. You can see the tigers and the alligators are actually helping us here. 4 kills on that one. Unfortunately, he's got workers, and his kind of last-ditch attempt to snipe him didn't really work out. But you can see 5 kills on that alligator. I think there was 6 kills on that other alligator. So the animals were on our side there, helping us out. You can see also Pizza is fighting in the... well, actually not fighting, he's running away. But now he's fighting, trying to defend his front line. And now the enemies have kind of grouped up a little bit and decided to attack me with 2 armies and Pition with 1. Pition has a big army at his base, so he's okay. I've got a small army, but I also have some towers. And Asian towers with a small army are enough to stop warriors, I think. Although I still haven't blocked this part off. I do start deciding to do it, but I haven't yet. If I stop it now and go for my worker count, I've got 26 workers, and I lose a lot of them, I think. Oh no, okay, I had them in the towers. Okay, so it doesn't count the ones that are in towers, that's unfortunate. You can see I've got 36 workers here. A really big clump of units are over here, so we've got the enemy's warriors mixed in with Mongi's spearmen, I think the Asian spearmen? Yeah, Asian spearmen and warriors, going in to hit this guy again. While my base is being swarmed, Pition sends his warriors over to just help me out a little bit. And all in all I lost about 6 workers, which is more than I would have liked, but they did lose 2 armies here, which if they went to the back line would have done more damage, I think. They tried to wall off here, and they also tried to wall off here, but Sashkrin managed to get his Ronin out, and we stopped both their walls. What's left over from the attack on Orange's base is coming over this way, towards Mongi's base. Mongi's walled off quite well, although the team did talk about this a little bit. Mongi walled himself off here, you can see. He walled himself off, but then left a route straight into the back line here into Sashkrin's base, when he could have just walled off here and made it a little bit more effective. The enemies fall back to their base with their slingers, try to defend themselves, and I attack with my warriors for the final time. I am now going to Iron Age soon, just making a few more workers, and here I try to destroy their fight pits so they don't keep spamming any offensive units. And here I think I mismicroed here. I should have just gone for the workers rather than waste time destroying houses. I don't know what happened here, although I do mismicro quite badly. And I did miss this unfortunately, but X Factor's warriors, sorry, legionaries went in and killed orange and pink. I did miss it unfortunately. I should have been a bit more attentive. At the same time, they managed to get some Ashigaru into our 3 bases here. The 3 bases together. Unfortunately, there's still 2 of us here in the Iron/Bronze Age, meaning we're quite easy to destroy. If they'd all grouped up, they might have been able to kill me, but they did not, luckily. A huge amount of their Ashigarus are just chasing these legionaries. You can see Blue has his entire army chasing them, but Blue has also got his walls up in medieval, so he can't really be killed by legionaries. And you can see here that these Ashigarus managed to kill off several legionaries before they can do much. And over here we didn't lose too much, a few buildings, but X Factor's swordsman managed to protect us. Over here the attack on the left is going on. The Ronin went in with some warriors from Teprio. They also mass upgraded all their walls here. Once they saw the legionaries, you can see they tried to make their way over there. Did I manage to move my warriors? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did something with my warriors. Building up an army of archers to go to the front line to support. I'm not sure what they were looking at here. Probably the alligator. But yeah, Ciprio is still here with Pizza. They're just trying to raid their bases, do as much as they possibly can. And right now we've killed two of them, the two players right in front of me. The enemy is attacking with some Ashigarus and Samurai. Samurai the problem, especially in my Iron Age base. Me and Pitian are still Iron Age, spamming archers, etc. He's starting to wall off along here, and he has to do the same, so I'm completing my wall. I'm going to wall off all my choke points and other places. And beautifully here, the enemy left their gate open, allowing the Ronin to just walk in. I don't think he noticed for a second there, and the Stone Age warriors are attacked. Here, one of our scouts managed to find... a forward army managed to find this attack, and me and Pitian coordinate a little bit to try and intercept it before it gets into our bases. I'm pop-capped, almost pop-capped right now, so... a bit of micro could have been done here, mitigate losses, but to be honest, the archers only cost food, so if we... I don't know why I'm not spamming more units right now. There we go. Now I'm spamming units to come over and help defend Pitian. They're destroying his shooting ranges, which is pretty good, to be honest. They could have gone straight for his base, his houses, his workers, his fishing. Could have lost a lot there, but he didn't. Now X-Factor's coming with Swordsman. The gate is still open because there's really no point in closing it. The base has been breached already. And now we've got the Ashigarus running all the way back to the back line, destroying the fishing piers of X-Factor, hurting his economy a little bit, but also going back into our economies here. So I started upgrading my towers to try and defend myself. Vision is being pushed by Mongi, and I think I send workers up later. Should send them now, to be honest. Over here you can see the enemies are building mostly rocket cannons to defend themselves, but the horses can actually get up here, so the mounted samurai are going to destroy all these pieces of artillery and workers. The swordsmen are breaking through again. They're just running straight to the back line because we just killed one player here. Again, I missed it, unfortunately. So one player died here, and they're about to kill this one with the swordsman. And there's more swordsmen on their way. We've got mounted samurais on their way. And Sashkin is actually fighting the enemy mounted samurais and trying to kill workers at the same time. But through the very similar colours, so you can't really tell what's going on. It's purple versus pink. Purple is Sashkin, pink is the enemy. Yeah, you can see the swordsman quick work of the town hall there, even though it's medieval. They start falling back. At this point, I'm still being attacked by some enemy units, and I'm now medieval also. Quite late, to be honest. I should be making more workers here. Yeah, more workers are needed, but now you see the problem here is that the map is so split up. The swordsmen now have to go all the way around through layers of walls and buildings to get to the next player. You can see Pizza's also pushing Vision. There's some enemy samurais coming in, although someone spotted it, and actually I think I spotted that one, and people hiding their workers. And here you can see just a huge swarm of archers, a mix of about 5 different players, and the wall is starting to fall now. The springholds are breaking through as well. They should have just been built here, I think. Would have been better. Just destroy this town. This is gate. There isn't really much the enemy can do here. They can't repair because there's so many archers. The rocket cannons are the best option, to be honest. Everything's so grouped up that there's the best thing they can do there. I attack here and I destroy Blue's fishing. So a lot of these fishing boats run away, although he does have one more pier here, which I didn't notice. And I start pushing Vision, I think, somewhere. I'm sure I do at one point. Oh, and here you can see they just built some rocket cannons, broke the trees. They're still getting some friendly fire here, which is not ideal. But now the swarm of units. You've got X-Factor Swordsmen, archers from Tefrio. What is it? Yeah, Tefiro. I'm not sure I keep pronouncing it wrong. I also managed to break in here, get a few worker kills, but unfortunately the United Samurai follow me in and make quick work of my Iron Age units. I could have stayed behind with Pitian, to be honest, would have been more efficient, because now Pitian also has to fight these mounted samurais, and the samurais unmounted. Yeah, you can see here that the base here is being destroyed. Even Kuchi's sending in his mounted samurais just to help clean out these workers, I think. They've got no towers, nowhere to run. They're building houses, actually. Probably towers would have been better. He's dead anyway, I think. So making some towers to get kills would have been good, I think. Yeah, you can see the enemies are actually able to get some economy here. But I'm pushing out. Yeah, and here's my towers. I'm starting to push out as well. Then you can see the my allies just leave the base here, move on to the next one, while the artillery from, who is this? Pizza's artillery comes in and just kills them. Some archers stay behind, just to defend the artillery from any small leftovers. You can see multiple separate armies coming in. Big fight in the middle here. I managed to build my tower, hide my workers, and we actually managed to come out on top here, force them to retreat, kill most of the mounted samurai. One gets through, I think. I'm not sure if he gets hit here. Yeah, actually it does die. No, it doesn't. I just let it die. I let it run away. Although it did get slowed down, so it's okay. You can see now the first IR players, actually. Pink over here, he's walled off, but there's so many units here destroying everything that he can't really do much. It's just blue now. Here, I think... I'm not sure how these guys got in. Ah, there's a gap in the wall. Some sort of bug there. And the player quit. See, the artillery here destroyed his base and is now moving over to help siege down blue, who is also well walled off, but 1 or 2 rockets and you can get through with the trees. And you can see he's only just going India, and he's just temple. Find him, give him his POV. And yeah, you can see the... oh, he just quits, yeah. And we win this round. There's a gap in his wall there as well. This is the problem when you're walling with trees. It's very hard to avoid gaps and so on. In this round I wasn't as useful as I was in the last one, but I still managed to do my bit, I think. But really good team coordination here. Lots of attacks of like 3 or 4 separate armies on one enemy player, making it very efficient to attack one player with 3 armies. Or here, like here, where the siege was dealing with the enemy town hall, and everything else ran off to deal with other aspects of the battle. But yes, this is the end of this round, this match, and I will hopefully post all of the IMP matches. It's just that I need to actually get my hands on the replays, which I should have done earlier, but I'll do that now. So thank you everyone for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.